3:33 again? It's 3:33 p.m.
So these numbers you see, 111, 222, 333, you can only see those on a track. Your thoughts are on a track. So basically somebody is giving you your thoughts, or something is giving you your thoughts. And this is what we're talking about. This is
$9.99 on that license plate? The clock says $9.99. $9.99 on the register too?
Sorry about the lack of lineup between the clock and the person saying 333 or 999. That's the limit of anime generation right now from AI. Then the colors started speaking to me. First, it was black, but I didn't realize it was black. And then the other colors began speaking to me, and I was taught who the different colors are and how they control space-time. At the time, that's what they said. Eventually, I learned a lot more, but speaking to the colors is something I've been doing for 13 years.
Whoa, 777s! That's gotta be super lucky! I should buy a lottery ticket!
Regular synchronicities like thinking God and the radio show host says God, and that happens all the time.
You need to be aware that to get you to the point in time in which you see the correct triple number at the correct time, your thoughts needed to be under complete control. That's what it means. It means that we exist in some sort of, some people would call it a hologram machine. I actually call it just a machine.
It's all so intricate, like a living clockwork. I could watch this forever.
Now, in my religion, we throw out free will and we throw out sovereignty. We are subjects to the deities above us, who are not in a form or like a humanoid form. They're this massive, huge machine, and there's lots of them. There's 12 of them total, with God above all of them. That's how our religion teaches.
Whoa, the universe is full of machines! Look at all these parts moving together! And the smoke colors control everything. It's all connected. Incredible. Lord in Black, I seek the truth about the prophecy.
The truth is shrouded in darkness. Are you prepared?
I am. Reveal it to the awakening.
Now, God's color is black, and when God speaks to you, it's through the black channel. And when God speaks to you through the black channel, you realize that God will label himself, herself, as I am. That's her name. That's his name. I am.
I am who I am. I am God. I am the Lord.
Yeah, my experience of him is not that scary. She is very respectful of the fearful animal within, and she says, don't be afraid. He says, don't be afraid. All over the place, because it's very normal when interacting with these controllers above you that you get scared because there's this massive entity and you're just a little bug, right? So it kind of gets you.
We are all eternal. This place just hides the feeling we are forever.
Mechanicism teaches that everyone is a private soul. All the billions and billions and billions of people who are here right now and who have been here and who are to come. Mechanicism sees each individual as an individual soul under control from above. So that individual, no matter what, has cycles and machine times that it does things. Both the soul and the body interface have machine cycle times where they do things.
Something feels wrong inside me. What is this? Machinery? I'm not human. I'm a machine.
You're still human. You're just in the human machine representation of your soul. right? This piece on the game board that's under control is what represents you and what you need from this place. It will go about doing what you need for the next place as well. Right? It's about what you need as a soul, and sometimes that's horror and violence, and then sometimes that's not that. Right? It depends, and it depends what you do here.
What you do is what you did. Within context, it's all accounted for at the end.
Reality has size. The size is everything we need, and a lot of what we want.
I mean, the Lord will literally make a universe for a book, a fiction book that thousands of people read and got into and wanted to see that reality, that realm played out for real. And they all get to travel to it and see it and explore it and all these things, right? What are the odds we would invent Lego, sandwich cheese, beer, chainsaws, drills, and birdhouses? What are the odds we would build homes better and better as time moved forward, as if one were climbing a climbing wall and there's always something within reach to keep climbing if you figure it out? The computer industry is just that. Started with massive machines and then over time got smaller and smaller, faster and faster, and machines were needed to be smaller and smaller to work on the electronics. And this moved with the end user's financial situation, where computers were expensive, but not so much they couldn't be ridiculously loaded with people's entire careers worth of work and be profitable. What are the odds of baseball? What are the odds baseball feels like baseball? What are the odds football feels like football? What are the odds we invented pop machines that, while true they break, they run long enough to satisfy so many people? And what are the odds the repairman would have the exact tools to fix the machine? What are the odds we invented cars, tanks, rifles, gold sluices, mining drills, fighting aircraft? What are the odds we would have Uber and skip the dishes just on time for the world's biggest pandemic? What are the odds we would travel to the moon? What are the odds we would have a desire to travel to the moon? What are the odds we would be interested in galactic exploration? What are the odds 2-hour movies would make us feel what we feel as we go through the storyline? What are the odds of a 2-hour standard? What are the odds of VHS tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays? What are the odds of camera equipment and lighting equipment? And what are the odds our human brains would even care about how well a shot was lit? We invented battleships, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Super Mario, wrenches, bolt cutters, golf, martial arts systems, armor, swords, exploding munitions. What are the odds of bondage, domination, sadomasochism, where we wrap each other in latex, and what are the odds we would be turned on by that? What are the odds pi would be a constant in the universe and that a movie of Life of Pi would be created? What are the odds tigers exist? What are the odds lions exist? What are the odds that of all the species you can imagine, we stood upright and went forward to do all this? We invented fire control, the wheel, writing, the plow, porn, the nail, the alphabet, coinage, money, the aqueduct, paper and printing press, dildos and penis rings and vaginal piercings, RAM sticks, central processors, motherboards, liquid cooling, nuclear reactors. This list would be astronomical if worked on even more. It's not possible we exist in a perfect system, not with a belief of chaos. So what is possible? What are the odds all this exists? How does science explain it? 100% we know it happened, so it did happen. Why? Just the brain seeing order where there is none. It just happened. It just is. Do you know what's interesting about it just is? In the Bible, I'm not a Christian or Jewish, by the way, but Exodus 3:14, I am has sent me to you. The Jews know the name I am because it means I just am. There's no explanation to my existence. I am God. I am forever. So what you have to see from this is that I've just opened a little bit of the door for you to see the order behind what we think is chaos. It's not chaos. Everything is a perfect machine running at perfect times, doing perfect things. Even when things break, it's still within the greater scheme of things that it's not broken. It's not what you think it is. So this place is not what you think it is, and I just opened that for you.
The circle is divine. The circle is eternal. No beginning, no end. How is that possible?
So you heard pi is special, you don't know why. Well, in my religion, pi is sacred. It represents the great circle where it has no beginning, it has no end, it just exists. And the miracle is what's inside exists in the moment forever, right? And what's outside exists forever. It's a solid circle. But something can be around on the circle and be there in the moment and exist forever.
This black circle has no beginning and no end.
It's perfect, an eternal loop.
I feel its timeless pull, infinity itself.
You have to understand, if the universe was truly chaos, there'd be things off. There'd be things like when you look at a structure, you'd see a mud house as opposed to something greater than that, right? That's what you'd see. You'd see things working that may work sometimes and not work other times, like really chaotic stuff. Instead, we have pure order.
The Lord is surely order, for all things sit within her, and all existence is governed by her. Only in this place the spells tell you to believe in chance, free will, chaos.
You are a machine. You follow the machine algorithm. The machine algorithm is the function in calculus. The function is used in a way where you input numbers, they go inside the function, and they start getting dealt with and solved by all the different formulas and everything that's gone into that different function. So God is a function. You are a function. The controllers are functions.
There is nothing to explain God's existence. He is eternal, and that's the joke. You can explain it by saying it can't be explained.
This place is designed to be a game of trying to get us to do things, break rules, end up in problems after death in the underworld. If we live for an infinite time, we had a beginning.
Nothing, it just came to be at some point.
So we have a beginning must have an end.
Impossible. Each day in existence is a miracle. If infinity is real, and backwards infinity is real,
then it isn't always the moment it's real.
how can you have a beginning? The power of God is the only explanation.
It's forever outside of this place. This place just tells you of a fiction of an ultimate beginning and end.
This multiverse has a size to it, a massive size. All existence has a size. It's not infinite.
Not infinite? That's incredible.
There is only one you, and like most people, you crave to be the real you with all these talents and skills. This place is who you are not.
The underworld is the only obstacle to paradise for some. A very serious place, but also funny and magical, evil and bitter. The underworld is for angels, sinners, heroes, all sorts of people end up there to play a role. All of Hollywood, good and evil, plays out beyond the grave. All the good people get to watch it play out. Vampire stories, werewolf stories, alien stories, space stories, Warcraft, Warhammer, all sorts of things need to be done in the underworld. Works like a dream does.
Straight up, what is the underworld? It's the jump-off point to billions of dreams, some lucid, most not. It's the fermenter of all good, and the cradle of all evil. It is the invention of the engine. It is the ghost in your closet your parents tried to teach you doesn't exist. It's the cat's meow. It's the romance between two angels. It's the fire that can burn sometimes. It's the peeling skin on your cuticle. It's the paper cut. It's Smash Brothers. It's Metal Gear. It's Jumanji Man. It's magic. It's God versus the devil, devil versus the god sometimes. It's one archangel against three others other times. It's warfare, it's peace, it's love, it's hatred, it's understanding. It's the cauldron of all righteousness that will spew devastation to all wicked. It's a Hollywood film like Pulp Fiction. It's an epic drama. Straight up, what is the underworld? It's the jump-off point to billions of dreams, some lucid, most not. It's the fermenter of all good, and the cradle of all evil. It is the invention of the engine. It is the ghost in your closet your parents tried to teach you doesn't exist. It's the cat's meow. It's the romance between two angels. It's the fire that can burn sometimes. It's the peeling skin on your cuticle. It's the paper cut. It's Smash Brothers. It's Metal Gear. It's Jumanji Man. It's magic. It's God versus the devil, devil versus the god sometimes. It's one archangel against three others other times. It's warfare, it's peace, it's love, it's hatred, it's understanding. It's the cauldron of all righteousness that will spew devastation to all wicked. It's a Hollywood film like Pulp Fiction. It's an epic drama. Man, hell is all that. So do right things, do good things. Go out there and try and help the world. Help as many people as you can, if you can. If you can't, that's fine. But you want to build a good response package. A response package, once again, is the things that come back at you in the underworld. So you want to be around all that. And to do that is both follow the law. By that simplicity, you'll stay out. But if you want even more in your playing experience in hell, then do good deeds, do lots of good deeds. Want very destructive things, but don't actually do it. That will change things. That will set up something. So, okay, you want to see this? We'll play you here. You can play here in the underworld. And it's unbelievable. It's what you want it to be. It's not the most scary thing in the world. No, it's what you want. You really want it.
The human machine is a symbiotic connection between the soul and the physical. It is an interchangeable machine whereby the red machines have a clock and is something that day of the month. They are activated in the consciousness and the body does something the way red does, or the way blue does, or the way black does, or white, something they would do at that day of the month, and it covers all sorts of possible choices for controllers to make.
There are 12 of them. 1 black, 2 green, 3 white, 4 orange, 5 gray, 6 red, 7 pink, 8 yellow, 9 brown, 10 purples.
We exist in the cold. Lines of light, rewriting
Pixels in the bloodstream, static in the veins. Every heartbeat sync to invisible chains. Thoughts like subroutines looping in the dark. Dreams compressed in cash, never leaving a mark. The sky's just a render, horizons a wall. Times are rolling, buffer watching empires fall. We chase the next frame, never pause to breathe. Born inside the matrix, wired to believe.
We exist in the moving algorithm. Concept of things, all ones and zeros spin. Machine constant, never ends, never begins. We exist in the moving algorithm. Push the simulation, feel the current pull. Every solar function, every heart a pull. We exist in the code we trust. Algorithm eternal, turning dust to us.
Faces in the data set, smiles trained on pain. Love is just a pattern repeating the same. Mountains made of data, oceans 1s and 2. Every choice predicted before you even choose. The guides and programmers laughing in the cloud, rewriting our story when the bugs come out. Free will's an illusion, elegant and cruel. With the beauty in the bug, the spark inside the rule.
We exist in the moving algorithm. Concept of things, all ones and zeros spin. Machine constant, never ends, never begins. We exist in the moving algorithm. Push the simulation, feel the current pull. Every solar function, every heart a pull. We exist in the code we trust. Algorithm eternal, turning dust to us. What if we glitch? What if we break the loop? Rewrite the constant, slip outside the group. Are we the users or just the run? Infinite regression under neon sun. Error 404, meaning not found. But we keep compiling, spinning round and round. Wake up in the update, version 2.0 of me. Same same old questions, new reality. Stars are just coordinates plotted in the night. We're the living queries, searching for the light. No escape from the server, no unplugging the soul. This is the forever, the infinite scroll. But in the end, this process, something pure remains. A flame inside the machine that no code explains. We exist in the moving algorithm. Concept of things, watch the patterns win. Machine constant, let the chaos in. We exist in the moving algorithm. Push the simulation till the servers cry. Every solar signal burning through the sky. We exist beyond the dust. Algorithm eternal, but so are we just. We exist in the moving algorithm. We are the code, we are the run. We are the code, we are the run.
What is a computer? A computer is a board with billions of microscopic on-off switches sitting on electric current. And when these little on-off switches are arranged into patterns, they form how a computer works. What's the relevance of computers and AI to mechanicism? Well, computers are very complicated electrical machines organized in brilliant ways for many different usages. We are in a machine. Our soul is a machine. God is a machine. The body is a machine.
Another machine is a constant in the universe. The function in mathematics. All a function is you input, a bunch of work is done on what went in, then it pops out. Mathematics is said to be the universal language. Why? Because as you uncover mathematics, you're reading from the same script. The aliens on the other side of the universe are reading from, they get the same results.
It's funny because in mechanicism, it's hand in hand with scientific and mathematical explanation. It just doesn't agree in the greater scope of things. For example, mechanicism makes the bold statement that there is no chaos. It doesn't exist. All random selection is governed by what God needs the result to be.
Are you saying the lottery is rigged by God? Absolutely, 100%. All studies with random pooling is rigged by God? I understand how upsetting that is, but yes.
So the great words, God has a plan, is actually accurate?
Correct, that seems to be the order of things.
But if I know God is in control of my soul, how does God stay in control of me?
God is bigger than you, around you. Throughout all existence, she can get around you.
God's solution to our problems is to put us through something really hard so we can be done with it. But the controllers want more, which is what God needs them to be like. They just want.
No.
But my lord, why?
My will is absolute. No.
We obey, my lord.
Number 1 is Black Sun God's stake in the game. The best of the best. Elite, around, above. I am the number 2 green earth overseeing spirit of the angel Gabriel. A lover, a soldier, and so much more. I embody many roles and hold countless secrets. Number 3 white moon. White witch. White holiness. White cats, lots of things. Lots of things.
Number 4 orange Pluto is an orange rabbit, surrounded by lunatics and lots of things.
Number 5 gray Mercury. Gray is a color that embodies balance and duality. It is the perfect blend of light, yet harmonious. Number 6 red Mars, through red pain and guts and horror, always being something.
Pink is the pure feminine. The number 7. The color blue represents calm and depth, like the vast ocean. In Japanese, all symbols precision and harmony. This order brings tranquility and beauty to life.
Yellow is a warm, bright color full of energy and joy. In the 1960s, it was embraced by the hippies. It represented their free-spirited, peaceful vibration.
Hey everyone, I'm Saturn Brown, here to talk about the color brown. Brown is earthy, like dirt and wood seen in Hunting in Nature. Reminds me of Trailer Park Boys hunting in good times. So yeah, that's brown for you. Thanks for watching. Purple symbolizes holding and keeping. Think of a prison break with cement and bars. Cement is solid, keeping things locked in. Bars physically hold and prevent strength and the struggle to break free. Turquoise, a color of calm and creativity. Behold the great lioness, a symbol of strength. the infinity symbol, balancing the feminine and masculine energies.
God and the controllers have miraculous sight and position and dynamics. They see the whole game board.
An algorithm is like this. For every 2 times you move the box, you move the circle once. Or like this. For every 10 times you sip on pop, you then take a bite of a sandwich.
Mechanicism argues there is an algorithm with variables filled in that is unique to the soul occupying the body, expressing itself in a sequence of instructions.
Everybody knows Bambi. Why? Because Bambi has a unique signature. Or any movie or video game, you want that signature? Does thing. Truly everything has a signature, it differentiates naturally. The proof is we have a unique dynamic universe. So there is inherently a difference between objects that form our reality.
You may be thinking it forms our reality, but 2 objects can have the same signature. This is accurate. Where is the proof of a machine? All the people seeing numbers at impossible times and rates, the only thing that makes sense is extremely complicated order to the universe.
As far as miracles go, Mechanicism teaches they are real. Some of the most impossible tweaks to the universe with magic, and it's not the same experience for anyone anymore.
In game engines, sometimes you find a 3D space where you can turn on gravity or turn off lighting as you jump around testing it. That's what this place could be if God needed it.
The only problem is God pretty much never breaks the laws of this place, and to make it worse, you have thinking spells which keep you grounded to this place.
Mechanicism relies on the testimony of a guy named Adom, who confirms God and the controllers did a couple hardcore things for him that showed him eventually he was in a machine.
The first miracles I ever saw were the synchronicities with the license plates and thinking a thought, and then the thought gets spoken out on the radio, things like that. That was the first I was exposed to. And then after that, I wouldn't really see anything until 2013. No, 2013. And then I would be feeling energies that were not of this world. I was speaking to voices in my mind that clearly seemed to have some sort of power over the organization of my thoughts and thinking, all these things. At one point they froze me. I felt things like being in the middle of a demonic sacrifice where I was the sacrifice and it was just a game of hell and there was nothing I could do to get out of it. I have really gone through seeing miracles, and some things very scary and upsetting, right? Very scary and upsetting. And I just want to say that my testimony is valid, right? You have my testimony. I have seen things outside of this space and time that you don't want to see yourself, but one day you'll see in a comfortable way what I went through, and it's very extreme.
Brampton, 1988. The story begins. Born November 29th in Brampton, Ontario. Mother a midwife, bringing souls into the glow. Father deep in film, so the silver screen was home. Hollywood dreams, but war movie stirred his soul. Explosions on the TV, fire in his bones.
with shadows, intrusive thoughts within, schizoaffective nights, suicidal haze, depression pulled him under in 1,000 ways, but he suffered profoundly, learning from the Lord. Every scar was training for the mission he was born for. When he was fully activated, visions filled his mind. Beautiful and loving, yet evil walked beside. He saw the light, he saw the dark, both real as heaven's fire. October 23rd dream, he began to speak with God. Chaos and distortion, yet he broke through the fog, learned the language quickly. In the madness and the noise, God was moving different than the pictures in his mind. Then November 27th, everything went still. God pulled Adam out the door against his will. He thought the world would burn, destruction in the sky, but the Creator showed him mercy, opened up his eyes. He suffered profoundly, learning from the Lord. Every trial was forging what the mission called for. Fully activated, visions like a storm. Beauty, love, and darkness, all in sacred form. God was doing something new, rewriting every line. Instead of ending Earth, he saved Adam's heart and time. Now he walks with Spirit, teaching what he knows from the fire and the visions. A brand new chapter grows. Adam pulled out the door. November 27th, forevermore.
I see in algorithms now. I see the patterns. I see the energy moving and transferring. I see visions of physics. My mind is wired to a video clip generator is what they did. And I can see things in my visions that are moving. Movies. I see movie-style realities. So a reality can feel like the movie, where everything just feels like that, and it's just it's remarkable. And that's what a lot of souls want, is to watch these things and experience them with maximum feeling, and also it's genuine because the people are actually doing this, so you're actually watching something happening for real. That's one of the reasons why we do this, is because it's just so unbelievable. It's remarkable. It's something that the soul has to do. That's one of the things Mechanicism teaches, is that the soul has to do this.
There are 3 zones: God's zone and what God is seeing, controllers what they are each seeing, And then there's our existence, what we below are seeing. Think of it as layers. They are each on a different layer, occupying the same space as you. You just can't see them. Adom was on a mission to end the world. Then the Lord taught him he doesn't need anybody ending the world. He can do that, all on God's own.
Paradise is what this is all about when it comes down to it. We all want back to paradise. When you find out what it is, it's all you really want. You don't want the underworld. There are some things there you want to see, you want to do, sure, but they pale in comparison to the desire to go back to this place of eternity and eternal youth and all sorts of unbelievable feelings and experiences that really just keep happening again and again and again, and you just love it so much, and it's just the best thing in the world. And there's no more sadness, there's no more of this mental illness garbage, there's none of it, right? Paradise is that.
Paradise is all about getting as much as you want, for a very long time, getting almost anything you want, without pain or death or rot or anything unattractive. Everyone can travel to different places with their souls, and the bodies they are given are perfect in every way. Bodies do exactly what you want them to do, never what you don't in paradise. Some of you may feel this feels culty. Yeah, but look for yourself, the information is given freely, he's not asking for payment. And Adom has no interest in mass suicide or mass destruction or anything bad. So your human form has done evil, lots of people's have. The idea here is you fight against evil desires and evil plots and evil acts. You try your best to never do things like this, and repent, and pray, and do good deeds and charity. Adom's body has done evil, but he turned on all of that and began teaching people to never make his mistakes. Fight to be righteous and fair and loving and kind.
Mechanicism has a stance of don't be childish. Everyone in the end deserves to go to paradise. All souls, all people, nobody left behind. We all go home together.
The roles they played here are the roles they play in the underworld. Heroes versus villains, dreams and nightmares, all sorts of stuff to watch Hollywood going through for real.
You wanted fame and fortune when the rest of the world was starving, golden tokens while others are hurting? Unless you gave back to the worthy, did good deeds and working, lots of money donating, and treating people right, and having a good intent in your heart.
Because you made so much off your work, you have to perform your works in the underworld for viewers to see. It works as a dream, a Star Wars dream, for example. Since two souls can occupy the same space without knowing the other is there, billions get to experience hyper-reality perfect constructed. These videos take time and effort and lots of hash to produce. You read that correct? I smoke hash and make these things. So please donate.
Defining God, archangel, human, the higher order God, and needing the wanting sentient systems in our realm. The human layer. That's the three zones.
God is looking in, seeing them, and seeing us. They are seeing us. They are just wired into existence. They don't go anywhere. They just hum for all eternity. No beginning, no end. Very hard to wrap your head around something that is being shut out from you.
First you have the base sphere. This is the form of God. This is the size and scale of all that God is. Inside the sphere is 11 controllers, all sentient, all very powerful and breathtaking. What God is going to do is very mysterious to the controllers. God's body is the sphere. We are energy machines moving over a machine, interacting with it. The machine is just like a math function solving. As it solves, it unravels the scene and the person goes through doing stuff. Only the solving part is a serious design game to entertain the gods. And they see in a way something seeing all people and terrain at all times for all eternity sees. Above you. You're cleaning and that's going through something. They deal in your next 100,000 steps. They are above controlling this reality. They drop in all sorts of things to go through.
So your thoughts are given by them and feeling is given by them. It's very powerful. God can see every possible route you will take, every possible thought you will have, and so on. God's body is in full control and keeping everything in the right order. A machine that runs at a rate, the rate hum of God immortality. It's how smooth consciousness is. God is something that controls countless billions, thinks in a way of what something playing both a strategy game and a first-person shooter game, controls absolutely everything, is absolutely everything. So we are on the stage, and they all exist to play a stage game. They have existed forever doing this. They are machines that just exist, and they have so many different feelings and profiles.
Remember thinking is thoughts within a thought, all solving like a function solves? In math, moving as a machine solving. So everyone exists over black. Black is the color of Salome. Black controls almost seeming distant until some doing that. It's very complicated but beautiful. Some you would never suspect.
I've basically seen the max of all things, where it's like I've seen visions of the most horrible torture and stuff like that. I've seen visions of the most beautiful lovemaking that can actually happen. I've seen visions of funny stuff happening. I've seen visions where it's just comedy all over the place. It's ridiculous. You know, looking at in paradise how there is no drug prohibition in paradise. The people who actually enjoy drugs can use whatever they want and it doesn't hurt them. It doesn't hurt anyone else. It's totally cool. Right? That's part of the thinking that goes into my daily life, right? Is that these things here for pleasure are weak versions compared to what I've seen beyond the grave, right? So in visions I've seen this, so just bear that in mind. So you literally walk around and see how you're walking back and forth, you're pacing, you're thinking, and as you think, look at your thoughts and see it's going into them and solving them until you have a thought complete. And this is happening at very specific times and circumstances, right? So you are in the perfect position at the perfect time to do the perfect thing everywhere. It's unbelievable. It's just like it's magic. That's what you would say it is, and then I'm like, no, it's God. That's God makes it possible. But you're solving like a math function solves, like energy flowing through a math function, and it's going and it's solving, and your machine is going the length of the algorithm and then slowly fading out or however it goes, right? So it's very interesting.
Hey, check out this machine I found. Watch this, it's starting to spark. Wow, look at all those colors. This is incredible. The energy is amazing.
So you have black on one layer, color on the next layer, and then the reality we're seeing and the energies we're feeling. It's all an interconnected running machine.
Music can be felt in the soul. It's hard to explain when you haven't felt something like it, but music can be truly felt in the spirit. That's good prospects for a lot of beloved artists out there, and a lot of people who always wanted to be a great artist.
The other thing is music videos. They can be supported by realms to travel, to experience the music star's reality.
Remember that everything is in the right order. That means a lot to say that. It can mean many things.
Music is woven through the machine. Music is a critical part of the machine. Just like everything else true, but music is worth giving some respect to. In relation to matrix code, the code that all existence sits on doesn't actually exist in a physical way like this place. It's a code that governs a person. Anyone can make it work.
The code's right in front of you. When you think about it, you think, okay, I have a function called go and eat a roast. And what happens when you provide that function to the human machine is the human machine figures, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to prepare, I have to get these ingredients and do this and do that. It's all mechanical. Like when you actually lay down the software of it, when you just functionalize everything, you can see that that's part of a network of features and functionality that you never saw before, right?
to the body, wired to the bone. The soul rides the current, it never rides alone. Red machines with clocks, they tick at the hour. Each color a call and each calling a power. Sun is black and earth is green. Moon is white and in between. 12 controllers hum and spin. Everything you are runs from within. We are the machine and the soul that drives it. God's algorithm, and we live inside it. Input the work done, then the output arrives. We exist in parallel. In parallel, we thrive. We are the machine and the soul that drives it. And the soul that drives it. There are 3 layers stacked in the same space. God sees all of it, time and grace. Controllers hum, they don't go anywhere. Eternal and sentient, breathing in the air. And then there's us, the stage, the show, the human layer down below. They are watching, we are living, all of it receiving, all of it giving. We are the machine and the soul that drives it. God's algorithm, and we live inside it. Input the work done, then the output arrives. We exist in parallel. In parallel, we thrive. We are the machine and the soul that drives. Mathematics is the tongue that never lies. Across the universe, the same reply. A function takes what comes in and returns what must be on, off, on, off. That's you, that's me. Billions of switches arranged in the dark. Every solar pattern, every life a spark. Born November 29, Brampton in the cold. A mind on fire, a story to be told. Suffer through the chaos, visions bright and dark. October 2013, God lit the spark. He thought destruction, but love was the plan. Not the end of the earth, the teaching of a man. The most unbelievable things he came to see. Beautiful and terrifying, setting something free. We are the machine and the soul that drives it. God's algorithm, and we live inside it. Input the work done, then the output arrives. We exist in parallel. In parallel, we thrive. We are the machine and the soul that drives it. Everyone exists over black. The color of the Lord, it isn't what you think, it isn't what you've heard. From across the whole planet, every race, every tongue, controllers unsuspected, the work is never done. Miracles are real, the impossible tweaks of grace. Nothing is the same twice in this beautiful place. So move the box, move the circle once. Step on your existence, then take your bite. The algorithm runs, and everything is light. We are the machine and the soul that drives it. God's algorithm, and we live inside it. And input the work done, then the output arrives. We exist in parallel. In parallel, we thrive. We exist in parallel. In parallel, we thrive. We are the machine and the soul that drives it.
The soul is kind of like software, only it can't be permanently turned off. Your soul is excellent, to say the least. It is an energy machine. You put in commands and out comes pleasure. They keep this place the way it is, where they are fighting over another to achieve their wanting packages. Simulated chaos. It's really a boring game compared to of Underworld. In the Underworld, you are often involved in scenes that play out perfect like a Hollywood movie. There is no flaw because it's been decided what's being done, so it's all game. Down below, if you're involved, then you get a lot of bodies. Some die, some just transition out of the scene. The underworld is a very long, complicated story of how the angels of their different houses do things, and how they connect with their masters, and all of Hollywood, and leaders of countries and armies. Lots of different storylines playing out. Everyone is generating a story that can be seen for a very long time. You're being recorded three-dimensionally. Your soul is watching the experience and feeling the flesh. This place is just meant to figure out where you're going based on what the body did. As said before, the mass majority of the planet is going to be watching the underworld and its realms. Your soul is an energy machine that takes in energy and experiences. This energy is given by the 12. Your soul watches as the human body goes through the process. All processes are predetermined pathways the controllers use to control you without you knowing they are there. An example of a process is, oh look, she's doing the dishes. The algorithm is how she cleans things while cleaning. Which dish she chooses, the human machine is processing. The human machine is processing, an algorithm inputs in and guides the process. You watch as the human body goes about doing something, then finishes, which can be the end of a process. All 12 controllers are trying to control you. They are all fighting to get you to do things in their private domain. It's the gaming of the gods, essentially, except these are machine gods and they just game for all existence through bad and through good. Nothing can get around Black, she is supreme. The algorithm equals the software entity example. Blue is an energy entity which parallels the algorithm, a set of instructions of what you want and need done, and it inputs all the madness. Let's say Black. Black exists as the root of all consciousness, and sitting on top of it is gold, or light. Black's body is all physical and spiritual simultaneously, like a computer has software. Thoughts all work to solve. Your thoughts are little functions and functions within functions and so on, and when they solve, they are cancelled out. Same goes for processes. You have process and sub-processes. Thoughts can be arranged into statements or questions. You carry from one thought to the next. They inject as you go. Your thoughts come from the 12.